I was a salty, jealous ass bitch queen. I was a salty, bitter fucking queen. I admit it. I own it. What's up, guys? It's T. Kyle here. Good morning. Happy Sunday. You guys are getting a second weekend chat this weekend because I don't have work today. So I got up, earlier today. I went, got my Dunkin' Donuts. The mobile ordering is still working. Ugh. The mobile ordering is working again. And Britney Spears went rogue on stage last night. If you haven't seen the video, go look on Twitter. I'll link below. And it really just restored my soul. I mean, there's nothing like Britney Spears calling everyone motherfuckers on stage with her mic turned on. Ugh, I mean, it just gives me life. But anyway, so I was getting my coffee and I was on my phone. I was reading comments from yesterday's video. And you guys, I'm so excited. I have haters. Like, I have actual haters. And this sounds so stupid for me saying this, but I actually have haters now that are consistent, like consistent haters. And I was like, oh my God, I've made it, you guys. I finally made it. When I first started getting these comments, I was pissed because I was like, get the fuck out of here. You just like ruined something that was good. But then part of me today was like, fuck, like this is what not that I wanted people to start hating, but that's when you know you're doing something right, or that you're doing something that someone is admiring and they're hating on you because, well, let me tell you guys a story. That's what so I read these comments and I was thinking about it on my walk this morning and how, anonymous hate and all that stuff on social media, how it's become such a thing, especially on Twitter. I mean, Twitter's more violent. YouTube had steps way before Twitter did in terms of like hiding people and muting people and whatever. But I was thinking about all of this because I used to be a hater. Me right here. I'm exposing a story for you guys today. You guys are getting a very real, honest story today on this Sunday. So I used to be a hater, big time. And I was never someone who was a keyboard hit. Like, I never left hate comments or rude comment. Like, I've never done that before. I've never left anyone a nasty comment. However, I have been one of those people that will be like, ugh, thumbs down, and like just hate, like in my mind, be a hater. I'm gonna give you an example. We're gonna name names today. I'm calling myself out. I'm gonna expose myself here because I used to be one of these haters a couple years ago, and it took me like a while to kind of come full circle, like, and realize, why am I thinking this? Why am I behaving like this? Why am I being such a fucking salty hater bitch for no reason? And because I've been a fucking hater in the past, when I see these comments, I'm like, I've been you before. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, like, I get it. So it doesn't really bother me that much because I've been in that person's shoes. I mean, again, I've never left a comment, but I've been a salty hater bitch. So here's the story. Let me just take a sip because, a couple years ago, know who I used to be a salty hater bitch towards, big time? Tyler Oakley. This is probably 2011. This is right after I graduated college. So I'm talking 2010 into 2011, 2012-ish time frame. So around this time, I was just leaving college. I was just getting my start as a freelancer at MTV, trying to make my first toe in the door of my career. And Tyler was on YouTube taking off. I mean, this is like really when he started to blow up. And I'd always watched his videos as a fan of his. And I mean, how could you not? He's such a big YouTuber. And I would follow all these gay YouTubers out there. So Tyler started taking off. And I was subscribed to his channel, and I never left hate comments or anything like that, but I was such a fucking hater. Like, I was a hater in private, like, people would talk about him, and I would be, like, so rude, and just for no reason at all whatsoever. I was just salty as fuck for absolutely no reason, because it was like, I liked his videos, I liked watching them, I thought they were really funny, but then I was such a fucking hater. And fast forward to what year was this? I forget what year. I want to say this is probably around 2012, 2013. I could go research it. It doesn't matter. Basically, a couple years later, I'm at an event here in New York. It's like a gay social networking thing event, and Tyler was there. And we knew each other because I think I tweeted at him once, like, something salty about, like, you stole one of my, like, gifts on Tumblr or something so stupid, because I was just being we'll get to that in a minute, but where it came from in the past. So we were at this event, and he was there, and we had mutual friends, and they introduced me to him, and he was so nice, so friendly, so cool. Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And I was, I was a little shocked. I was like, oh my God, like, I didn't think, he would welcome me as nicely as he did, because I had been snarky on Twitter or something. I was just so stupid back then. So the night goes on, the night progresses. We have mutual friends in common. And so this group of us decides to go to a diner after this event, because that's what you do here in New York. You go out drinking and then you go to the diner. So we all go out to this diner. I think it was maybe 10 of us, and it was a pretty big random group. And we go to this diner, and I'm thinking, like, mind you, I'm thinking in my head, because I'd never met this kid before, I never met him. My perception was that he was gonna be this obnoxious, like, into himself, on his phone constantly, like, wouldn't care about any of, like, this perception that I had built up in my head. Here is this famous YouTuber who has millions of subscribers, millions of followers on Twitter. Why would he pay attention to us here at this table? I'm thinking he's gonna be on his phone the whole time, just because I have friends who, like, aren't internet famous, and they're always on their phone. They're like, you go out to dinner with them, they're just like, plugged in, not paying any attention to you, like, just so connected to their phone, and they're not even internet famous. So I'm thinking the worst of the person who's internet famous. And we're at this diner, all hanging out, and he was the exact, like 100% exact opposite of what I thought he would be like. He was engaging. I mean, and these are, like, the little things that I appreciate in people that is very rare to find anymore in today's digital world. He was engaging, made eye contact, like, asked questions, like, about, oh, like, so what are you doing? Like, how's everything going? What's your job like? Asking questions about, like, people that were there and wanting to engage with them, and was nice and did not check his phone at all. And I was just like, wow. I mean, I was honestly flabbergasted, because in my mind, I had created this fake persona, I guess, of this internet famous person who I'd watched on the internet for so long and was meeting in real life. So I'm sitting there, and I'm gonna expose myself even more with this next little tidbit. Under the table, I took my phone out like an asshole. Like, here I am thinking that, like, he's gonna be on his phone the whole time, and I take my phone out. But anyway, I texted a friend of mine who was a huge fan of Tyler's, and I was like, hey, just PS, I am at a diner with him right now. He is so nice. He's so friendly. He's so funny. I was like, I feel like such an asshole for being such a hater. And I, like, told her this. I'm like, just so you know, he's actually really fucking cool, and he's really nice. And I mean, I wasn't shook back then, because shook wasn't a thing back then, but I just remember sitting there and being like, I am such a fucking asshole. And, like, I really felt like a piece of shit, because I, was so rude and so snarky and so, just had this fake perception of him. And so many other gays in my circle at that time were also such haters for no reason. And I was involved. I, like, gave into it. I fed into it for no reason. And then this incident where I met him, it was really eye-opening for me. Meeting him in real life and engaging with him and being like, wow, this is exactly why you have 7 million, 8 million, whatever it is, subscribers, because you are exactly in your videos, you are exactly like you are in person. He's funny, he's engaging, he's witty and smart and confident, and just all of the, and smooth, like, people who you know, and those are all qualities that as a YouTuber, you know, sitting in front of your camera, and I mean, I'm not anything big, but sitting in front of your camera and being open and just honest and confident. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is confidence. To be able to sit here and do this and post it and put yourself on the public, on the internet, for whoever, you know, those were qualities that I was seeing in him in real life. And the confidence was big, the humor was big, and being engaged by just making eye contact with someone is such a huge, I think it's so underrated how, like, eye contact with people, because we are just so, like, used to, you know, it's like if I was sitting here doing this whole entire video talking to you like this and being like, yeah, you know? But eye contact is so huge for me because it shows that you're engaged. Eye contact also does show confidence, they say. Because even with me, I notice that if I'm, like, looking away, it's because I'm, you know, feeling insecure. Oh, insecure, that's a big word I want to use next. So this incident happens. I hung out with him at this diner, hung out with him again at another point here in New York. And then I basically just had to say to myself, like, why was I being such a hater? What is going on here? Like, why was I being such an asshole? I realized, you know, as time has progressed, at that time in my life, I had just graduated college. I was stressed. I was trying to get my toe in the door. I was trying to, you know, blossom, and I felt like I was so low on, like, the totem pole of life. And I was watching Tyler Oakley blossom on the internet and just be confident and be himself and be gay and out there, and that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be that. I was jealous, honestly. I was a salty, jealous ass bitch queen. I was a salty, bitter fucking queen. I admit it. I own it. And I, you know, because I was seeing someone with the qualities that I wanted in myself and I didn't have at the time. And, you know, I always have wanted to do entertainment on some level. It was like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a weatherman. And then, you know, I wanted to be an MTV VJ when I was a young teen. And so I always wanted to be doing something like this. I don't, you know, YouTube, the medium can change, right? It can be, you know, you can be on TV, YouTube, app, like, there's so many different things now. I don't even know what that goal is for me now. But I wanted to be doing something like this, and I was watching someone gay, out, open, confident, doing it. And instead of learning from that, and instead of being inspired by that at the time, I was a fucking hater. And time has passed. I have changed. I have realized that. I have recognized through some self-reflection that my hate and my saltiness was coming from a place of insecurity and jealousy. We said it. I fucking said it. I am owning up to it. I was jealous of Tyler Oakley. And I use past tense because it is past tense. And I'm now at a point in my life where I realize and recognize that everyone, all the gays, everyone can be successful in their own lanes and have their own thing going. And you don't have to be comparing yourself or contrasting yourself or competing with one another. I mean, we can all own our uniqueness and be successful in our own journeys and support one another. And you don't have to, like, you know, Nancy Kerrigan a bitch to get ahead, you know? Like, you don't need to go and knock someone out at the knee to win the gold medal in the Olympics. I mean, you could. But, I mean, if you want some drama, I'm kidding. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I can be successful in my own way. However, in whatever way I want that to be. Whether it's here on YouTube, I quit the internet and go create my own design company and you guys never see me again. But whatever it is that you're doing in your own life, you can be successful and you don't have to not knock on other people or hate on other people for what they're doing, because we're all on a completely different journey at different times too. I have definitely had thoughts and moments where I'm like, I wish I had continued doing YouTube back in 2006, back in 2007, because like what could have been for me. And I learned to let that go and realize that I'm so much more confident doing this now and starting this now than I was 10 years ago. So it's all a journey. And I used to be a fucking hating ass bitch. I was jealous of Tyler Oakley. That's where my bitterness came from. So basically this video is a story for you guys, because I know that there's other people who watch my videos here that I'm subscribed to that get a lot of hate comments. AZ for Angela, girl, how you doing? I see your comment section. People are fucking rude to you sometimes, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. 45 and Fab, my Dollar Tree queen, gets hate comment. This poor woman had someone take pictures of her kid and make like a hate Instagram page. And I'm like, what the fuck are you people do? Like, who are you? But anyway, what I'm saying here is that people in this community of YouTube and just the internet in general, if you are a person on the internet, you probably have experienced it, get these fucking haters. And I am telling this story because I used to be a salty bitch. So when I see these comments that are below in my comment section of people, you know, making comments about my face or like whatever, or you're annoying, or you sound gay. You know, someone called me raccoon face the other day, and I fucking died, because that's a Housewives quote. Clearly they were talking, because like I get sunburned really easy, and I get red really easy just because I'm fucking white. I mean, look at my fucking arms, bitch. I'm literally whiter than my fucking walls. So someone said I looked like I had raccoon eyes, and I was like, she wasn't calling you a raccoon face. She was talking about Kathy. Housewives quote for some of you. And I died. I thought it was so funny because I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. What a lovely drama tea-filled morning, you guys. I just wanted to tell that story today and basically come clean. Let the rain fall down. I'm coming clean. I own up to, I feel like I give you guys, I'm like keeping it real, keeping it honest. I fucking just exposed myself as a hater. And it's kind of what I think about when I see the comments below. I just kind of read them and I'm like, you know. I hear straight people. That was really just all I was thinking about when I saw these comments below my video from yesterday. And I'm not calling all of you hater people leaving comments below. I'm not telling you and calling you insecure and jealous of me. But what I'm saying is that I wanted to share the story of my own personal experience of what I was, because I was feeling insecure and jealous of other people and being a fucking hater. So the hate comments don't really bug me. I also think a lot of me getting over my insecurities and stuff, I mean, I've said this before on here, doing this, sitting down, filming this, editing it, putting it up there, you know, forcing myself to literally, it's like watching yourself in a mirror. I mean, you know, I'm watching myself back when I edit this, and it really is this, like, has been an exercise for me to get the fuck over my insecurities, and I really have made a lot of progress. My speaking voice, my face, everything. I mean, we all have our insecurities. We all are insecure about the way we look. And I'm fucking getting over it. I really am. And this process is helping. And yeah, I just wanted to open that up and, you know, share that with you guys and expose myself, basically. This was so therapeutic this morning, you guys. I've been wanting to tell that story for so long because it was something, I don't even know if I told Tyler that, like, if I ever confessed to, because we we're now cool. Like I have his number. We text sometimes about like Carly Rae Jepsen and like shit. Like he gave me ideas for, he gave me an idea for that Carly Rae with Rihanna, that Vine. He was the one who texted me and like texted me that idea. So we're cool now. And I've always kind of felt that, what's the word for it? Like, not like a pit in my stomach, but like, what is that? When you have to like, I feel like there's a word for it and I can't think of it. Not regret, but it's almost like you have something that you've been sitting on that like you want to get out. I don't, what the fuck am I talking about? Whatever. Basically the point is that story and like this come to Jesus moment that I had and all of the saltiness that I had, I wanted to like get that out and basically to tell the story, because it's been a story I've wanted to tell for a long time. And owning up to my shit and owning up to the fact that I was jealous and owning up to the fact that I was insecure. And owning up to all of that is part of this journey that I'm having here on YouTube and growing as a person and gaining confidence and rebuilding my self-esteem and dropping my insecurities and getting over them. And that was, honestly, that story that I told you guys was a huge part of my pivot. And so, yeah, I'm documenting it here. Expose me. Maybe I'll make this like a clickbaity title and thumbnail and literally just like, I kind of want more people to see me expose myself because I feel like it just feels good being honest on here, really. I mean, I feel it's so liberating. That's the word I was looking for. It's like this liberation, the liberation of T. Kyle. Like I'm getting it all out there. Like I love it. It feels great to sit here and to liberate my sins of the past. Is that even a word? Or as Britney said live on her microphone, I want to keep giving you motherfuckers something to talk about. You guys aren't motherfuckers though. She was talking about the press. But yeah, that is all for this video. This expose Sunday. Expose Sun. Is that, could that be a thing? Expose Sunday. Expose Sunday. Whatever. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever been a hater ass bitch? Have you ever left anyone nasty comments? Honestly, the only time I ever leave comments is when I see an Instagram post that I love. I like make sure, I'm not gonna give you a heart. That's lame. Just fucking double tapping a photo, like no. I will go in the comment section and I will be like, I think the last one I left was on a friend it was like this beach photo and I was like, oh my God, the colors in this photo are fucking amazing. I'm like, I will go in the comment section and I will let you know specifically what I love about your photo, because I feel like that's more, you know, it's better than like, I don't like photos on Instagram. Maybe that should be my next story. Why I don't like photos on Instagram, because I think it's fucking lame. I leave comments. I'm like, I love this. If it's a disgusting picture of food, next, I don't want to see it. But I will leave a comment when I love your photo. But yeah, that's all. Bye guys. I will see you guys soon with another video. Go in the comments below. Leave me some hate. Mention it all. Bye guys.